Hey guys, RC here. We're gonna do a kind of walkthrough of Shadowrun. I did a introduction to the game and what the Shadowrun world is, but I wanted to delve a little bit deeper into it. This will not be a full Let's Play. I just kind of wanted to get in, kind of let you guys see what it was all about. It's a turn-based game because remember, this generated from a pen and paper game, but it is very good. I do like it. So let's go ahead and click New Game, and we're going to start with Dead Man's Switch because that's the default game and the default campaign. So we will launch that. So basically the background here is you're in the urban sprawl of the Seattle Metroplex. Keep in mind that this is in the future. 2025, I believe, is when this actually takes place, but it was written in the 1980s. So, you know, it was 50 some odd years out into the future, right? And now we're getting pretty close to 2025. And wondering if this might actually happen. That would be pretty neat. But anyway, the major urban areas have actually grown because the corporations have taken them over, and they basically encompass the whole city. And if you're outside of the city, then, you know, you're in no man's land. And so basically the Seattle Metroplex feasibly goes all the way down to the Portland area, and then you get into like an elvish stronghold, and you know, so that's like a border between two nations now. But anyway, this is the default, so let's get into it. It does have other languages that are supported, but we take place in Seattle, which is in the book series, in the world, is kind of the central location. We're going to play on normal. And let's get into the world. All right, so we have a new game. You can play male, female. There are no statistical differences. And so let's play male. All right, then our race. So you can be human, elf, dwarf, orc, or troll. Now, each race has bonuses and negatives to different things, and you can see those here. So like a troll has a +1 to body, can take more damage, +1 to strength, but you can have a quickness maximum of 8, charisma of 6. Orcs, dwarves, so let's see, and it depends on what you want to be. Okay, so higher intelligence and willpower. Let's see. Willpower and intelligence are very important for magic users. Body, quickness, strength are very good for your samurais. And then you also have deckers, which are the ones that can log directly into the internet through their brain. And then you have what's called a rigger. A rigger is basically it's a drone pilot. You pilot drones with your brain, and you log into the drone just like a decker would log into the internet through your brain and a direct link through your neural passages. It doesn't matter. We're going to go. Let's do heavy prejudice. Body. Let's go ahead and do a troll. And then the archetype, so you have a street samurai. These are ones that basically use throwing weapons, short or long-ranged weaponry, rifles, guns. Sometimes they're melee. They will have like like Wolverine, basically. They can have spurs or spikes implanted into their fists and fight with that. The next one is a mage. They can actually cast spells. A decker, logging into the matrix. A shaman is a spellcaster, but kind of like a druid. That's the closest I can explain it. If you're familiar with, World of Warcraft or something like that, shaman is right along the lines of a druid. You actually have an animal totem, and the spells you can cast are a little bit different. A rigger is the drone pilot. A physical adept. These use the magic abilities to channel physical combat. So they would fight with like swords or something like that. I've never played one of those, so I might go that route. I played everything else but a physical adept. So let's see, body strength and willpower. Body strength and willpower's pretty good. Willpower, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that, but I'm going to go physical adept. Then we pick our picture here. Keeping in mind I want to be more... He looks like a rigger. He looks like a rigger. That looks like a shaman. Now, because you're using magic, it's just like any other game, the more physical changes to your body, the less your magic actually works. So that doesn't make a lot of sense there. Kind of like that guy. He's got the sword, no real physical modifications. Let's do that. Alright, we'll continue to stats. Alright, karma is your what you earn from completing missions, and once you have those, you spend them to improve your skills and your attributes. Okay, so right now we have 5 karma. So because we're going to be fighting physically up close, we definitely want a high body, which we default to a 5 with our troll. But you can see here, it takes 6 points to move from 5 to 6. And each point gives you 10 more hit points. So I don't have to spend it. I could sit on this and just go with that. But let's take a look and see if there's anything else. Now, ranged combat, not very important because we're going to be fighting up close, right? So under quickness, you have the quickness itself. That's the chance to hit. And then ranged combat, pistol, submachine gun, shotgun. So you can specialize. Dodging is going to be important because we don't want to be hit physically up close. Now, strength affects our close combat. So do we want close combat or melee weapons? Well, actually, close combat would be the primary, and then we could use weapons or go unarmed or throwing weapons. Intelligence, not very important. That's for deckers or rigging. Willpower, magical attacks, or the chance to be hit by an enemy. All right, chi casting is your adept powers. All right, so I've already got number 1. I can equip killing hands. Magical resistance. I'm going to go ahead and take that. Now that took 2 points. And the next one is mana fist. I don't know if I do... Yes, these are all shamans. And I don't think I conjure anything. I think that's a mage. I'm going to go ahead and do close combat here. Increase my chance to hit. And increase hit point damage. A pommel strike. Okay, those are with swords. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put a point there. All right, we'll confirm that. Now, when you run the shadows, remember, you're an illegal person. You don't have a security ID number or a SIN card. So, you know, they always use a street name. So, we'll go by Ragin' Cajun. There we go. All right, so that's your character creation. All right, the background here. It's your apartment, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's got 4 walls, a roof, and it's not on fire. Even the cockroaches have fled in search of a better place, better accommodations. Not exactly a runner's dream pad, but it's all you have left. Running in the shadows is all about feast or famine. One day you're Nova hot, working jobs that allow you to eat at 5-star restaurants. The next, well, you're here. This one's a famine for the ages. Slagging Fixer hasn't called. The money's run out and then some. You're sinless and free to starve in the cracks of a society run by megacorps who just want your new one. Or I call it win. You want your win. Something needs to change, and soon. So a couple of things here. You're a runner. You do not have a SIN card. So you're free, as they say, free to starve in the cracks of society. Win is the, or Newen is the monetary value. So dollars. And let's see. Nova hot, of course, you know, red hot, whatever. That's that world we're in here. A fixer is a contact person that is like a middleman. He receives the jobs from whoever, and then he finds a runner to put together a crew to accomplish that job. And he charges a cost to the person or company wanting that job done, and then he negotiates a fee with you, and it will be lower than what he is getting paid, and then he pockets the difference, and that's how he makes his money. So that's what a fixer is. So let's continue. All right, so here's our room. We've got our toilet over here. We've got our bedroom over here. Looks like washer and dryer over in this area. And just some lockers, another bed, living area, computer. Computers are huge in this world. That's your way to communicate. And this is our character here. So basically you can see as we mouse around, we have these little icons that pop up. And these are all things that we can interact with. So if we come and click on that, a slip of paper with your bank balance, enough to cover you only through the end of the week. That's pretty crappy. All right, over on the table, it's our notebook, calendar, contacts. So let's view our list of contacts. As you meet people, that will get added to. So we have our fixer. He is not responding to messages. Dowd is a runner, so he's another guy just like us, and he's dead. Felton Nash is another fixer that we know, but he's been missing since February. New Larry is a runner, dead. Sam Watts is a runner, unsure where he's at, probably in a gutter somewhere. Sangoma, another dead runner, and Half Jack is a dealer, retired or dead. So we really don't know anybody, and it says the list goes on, dead ends or just plain dead. Our personal calendar, empty. So we have nothing pending. So we're going to put down our notebook. All right, now, the vid phone rings. Who's calling at 3 a.m.? Well, let's go ahead and answer the phone. Sam Watts. Hey, buddy, hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles, he's drunk again, or worse. And we completed an objective over here. And then you respond whatever you want to role play. So, shouldn't have given you my comm code, Gonk. He laughs again. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid. Somebody finally geeked me. I'm dead. I probably had it coming. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business. Like you, for example. So why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high on the hog somewhere. Some of us are born winners, and some of us are me. Well, glad he's dead because obviously I did not hit the big one. Alright, you remember that Renraku run when things went to hell and we lost Dowd, or that makeshift saloon on the dock afterwards? I really had your back that night, didn't I? Renraku is the Apple of this world. They are the largest mega corporation in the world, and they have fingers into basically every little thing, and they play a major role in most of the world of Shadowrun. Dowd, remember him from the contact list? He was dead. Alright, so now we have a flashback scene to the, I guess, the event he was just talking about. Alright, so there's Sangoma, remember, dead from our contact list. New Larry, also dead. There's me, and that would be... Alright, so Sangoma, Urban Shaman. So here, this is a kind of mini tutorial at the very beginning. All right, a quiet, experienced runner. New Larry. Combat Mage. And he's bitching. Shut your screamer about the rain. We lost a man tonight. All right, and then that's Sam, of course. And a lot of this I'll let you guys read if you want. Just, you know, pause it, check it out, and you know, the storylines are usually pretty good. Even the user created stuff, you know, and they have their kind of you know, tone, verbiage, you know, the words they use. All right, so basically he just admitted he sold us out to get back to Portland and get a job with a corporation and get out of the shadows. All right, so he takes off, and then here comes some of the Renraku Corp guys. All right, so I took 10 damage and 1 attack power. Now that means instead of 2 attacks, I would only have 1 attack. So you have to use your attack moves to either move or actually attack. So, all right, combat is turn-based. You have an action pool. All right, so I'm gonna stop here. Let's get her. Now you don't have to go in the order, so you know you can use some strategy here. All right, she is. Alright, I'm going to cast that on myself. So that's going to raise my attack power. And then I'm going to take him. And we're going to go ahead and fire. Twice. Yeah, we're going to kill him first. Alright, so we've killed him. Alright, and then I need to move again. Now, if you look in here, I have one move left. So in one move, I can go anywhere in this shaded area. I can't go outside of that. And as you mouse around, you can see, like right there, you can see the shield is half full. Over here, it's completely full. You know, so you want to kind of use some strategy. Now, you don't know what's going to happen. Now, I've played, I think we get guys that come from over here eventually. Plus, we have these two guys over here. So I'm going to run down to here. And I can crouch down and take cover. Now, you notice this guy has a pistol. This guy has a rifle. The farther away, the more, you know, rifles have a longer range than pistols. All right. For her, let's go ahead and go to her. Now, you have your backpack. This is where you would have stuff like bandages. And, okay, that's a healing, which I don't want to cast yet. All right, so she can make 2 moves. So I'm going to go ahead and get her all the way over here. Oh! Ooh, there was a big hit, a crit. All right. All right, that was weak, only half damage. Alright. Alright, of course, here comes some people from the backside. Alright, so she's dead. And we will jump her up to here. I'm going to move him there. I do have 1 med kit, so I'm going to use that on myself. That'll be my second move. And then real quick, I'm going to jump him around. Now, it shows you here what your chance to hit them is. So then you can, you know, determine who you want to attack. The other thing I can do is I can change my weaponry if I want. So they're out of pistol range. That has no... All right. Now, if I had a grenade, passive unarmed damage is increased by 4. Unarmed damage increased by a further 6 for 4 rounds. Now, I'm using a machete. Oh, there is something up here I can pick up. Okay, that's out of range, so I can't do that. Alright, let's pop back down here. Alright, he's down. Oh, 2 more. Alright, they have a shaman, which is, that's the mage, that's the shaman. Alright, so mages are bad, shamans are probably worse. I'm out of ammo, so I have to use one round, one attack to reload. Alright, so we killed the shaman, so that's good. Shamans can summon elementals to fight you, so that's where that comes in. Let's see, where do I want to go here? Does he have anything? Okay, and then like this, that's a toxic pool. A shaman could actually raise a poison, some kind of poison entity out of that. You can raise stuff out of trash, fire, various things. So you have to kind of look around your locale. All right, let's see if I can do... Oh, hold on. No. I don't remember. She may not have that ability yet. Oh, there we go. Just click on it. Alright, so we got that. And then this has one attack move. So we'll send him down to help attack. Alright. This is dealing with these elementals. So you can actually increase their attack power, but the chance that they can break your hold, your control over them is increased. All right, so she passed that check. He's got 2 attacks. So we're going to send 2 attacks at him. 85%, and there we go. All right, combat's over. The elemental is sent away. All right, our objective to survive the attack. Alright, so that's the end of this tutorial segment, just to basically get the combat basics. Alright, so we're back into the apartment at the end of that. So what I want to do is I'm going to put a cut in here. We'll come back with part 2, and we'll kind of continue on, and we'll do a few episodes just to kind of show you around the game a little bit. Alright guys, thanks so much. We will talk to you later, and let me know what you think about the game. Talk to you later. Bye.